So you want to set up your home recording studio? Maybe you have started your first band and want to get those music ideas down on digital, or maybe you just want to do a podcast. This video is going to take my years of recording at home and engineering live sound and share it with you, cutting out all the mistakes that can be expensive ones. We are going to cover the basics in this video and dive in deeper and deeper with each video I post, so hit that like and subscribe button to get the latest videos. I try to drop at least 1 or 2 a week, so grab a pen and paper and take some notes. When putting together your first home studio, there are some questions that you need to ask yourself. First one is, do I want to have more editing power? For example, be able to easily move parts of music, create fade in and fade outs. Next, do I want to be able to easily add and remove effects from a track? Or do I just want things more basic and easy to take to a live show to record? And last but not least, how much money am I willing to spend on the things I want? If you're looking for the most power in a small package, then you want to go with a good laptop, some recording software, which we will get deeper into later, and a USB audio interface with at least 8/4-inch and/or XLR inputs. If you're looking for portability and more ease of use, go with a standalone recording unit. These have come down in price a lot, and some have some pretty good features without the learning curve of the computer-based recording. Now, for the best of both worlds, you would go with a digital mixing console that you use as both your live mixer and your recording interface to your laptop. These are more expensive than a standalone unit, but many times more powerful with built-in effects like compression, reverbs, limiters, and so much more. If you can afford it, and you're not afraid of the computer software, this is easily the best bang for your buck. Just make sure the mixer has a multi-channel audio interface built in. A lot of cheaper digital mixers will say USB interface, which means 2-channel stereo in and out, not multi-channel recording, so pay close attention to that. Make sure it specifies how many channels it tracks out to the computer. A good rule is if it is a full mixer with the volume slides and it's under $800, it's not what you want. If it is just a digital mixer that uses your tablet or computer to control it, you can get those for around $600. They work pretty well, but don't have the ease of control that the full-size boards have. No matter which system you choose, make sure at least one of the inputs has something called phantom power. This is used to power the large diaphragm condenser mic you will need for your vocals. Once you make the decision on what kind of system you want to use, the next decision to make is how many recording inputs will you need. You have to ask yourself, what are you recording? Are you recording a whole band? If so, does your drummer play electronic drums or acoustic drums? This one detail alone can add the need for 6 to 8 inputs for the drums alone, as acoustic drums will need a mic for the hi-hat, 1 for the snare, 1 per 2 tom-toms minimum, 1 for the bass drum, and 2 overheads for the cymbals. Electronic drums can be somewhat mixed on the drum's control module, and then stereo out 1 channel for the left and 1 for the right. I have found that most 4-piece bands will need between 12 and 16 inputs on the interface or mixer. The more stereo outputs you have, the higher the number of inputs you'll need. For example, a keyboard player will need 2 channels left and right. Same if the guitar player is using a modeling pedal again, 1 for left, 1 for right. Stereo is not important when playing live. Playing live, you can just use the left channel or mono output to free up some channels. But when recording anything that has stereo, you should use it. It's an easy way to give depth to your recording. Okay, you have made your decision. Bought the setup you want, now what? Well, let's talk microphones, particularly vocal recording mics. These are large diaphragm, usually 1-inch microphones, and they use the previously mentioned phantom power to operate them. These mics are made specifically to record in a studio or broadcast. They are no good for live use. For live use, the best mic for your dollars and the workhorse of the music world is the Shure SM58. This mic can be used for vocals, drums, and miking speaker cabinets. It delivers solid performance, durability, and is very affordable as mics go, and is at home in the studio as well as on the road. The next thing you'll need are good quality cables for all your connection. Don't skimp on this. Having good connection to your mics and board are essential for quality recordings. Read over all the manuals for all that new gear, and hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified when the next video drops in a day or so. We will be going over all the different settings you will need on your board or recording software to ensure you get a good, clean sound to start working with. The next video will be on how to get that perfect sounding drum track, and will include the method for tuning acoustic drums that will make your drummer sound like a pro. Thanks for watching.